Hey everyone, Ashley here with another reading video, and this is another one for DeviantArt, and it's another one of Danny's works. This is actually an earlier works, actually, because this story here, it's actually what leads up to the video she made, the Egg Gala. Now you're pretty much asking, Ashley, why aren't you pretty much wearing the mask? Because the reason why I'm not wearing it is because, well, the story here is on a journal, so I can't really read it because I just can't. So yeah, but don't worry, I can pretty much surprise you of when I'll be able to do it. You know, wear the mask again. But anyways, the story basically is about the egg bosses are gonna get ready for the egg gala. They basically are getting their partners and all. Cause if you basically remember the video, you know how it turns out in the end. But let's just say this mainly involves Mordred, and he's trying to ask Danny out, but he's just too much of a coward to actually do it. And he gets the help of Ma, believe it or not. And well, let's just say they get into shenanigans. Oh boy, that's an awkward situation. So yeah. Also, there is going to be a bonus story in this, so I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, author's note. It was my prom today. This was actually in April, mind you. And I didn't go. I wasn't paying $100 for just a dress. Good for you, Danny, because you are lucky, because I pretty much did not want to go to mine. Ugh, it was embarrassing. Seriously, I did not wish to go. Anyways, so me and a few DA friends took part in developing the story. They are Nika Kitsuru and DragonLover95. Thank you for taking part. Visit and subscribe to them on DA. Also, fun fact, the other person, Nika, she's pretty much also in the Eggman boss community, and well, she's the same type as Danny. She's actually a light blue fox. But you should really check her channel out. She makes really adorable artwork. It's just so cute. Anyways, you can read the story leading up to the events. And I will put a link so you guys can check it out. Anyways, let's begin reading with Egg Gala Proposals, Part 1. Within the labs of the Death Egg, the egg bosses were summoned in order to start preparing for an important plan. It was the plan for this year's Egg Boss Gala. Egg Gala. At a secret location. I guess Eggman doesn't know about this. Like, you know what? I'm gonna be taking a break. I'm taking a vacation. For the rest of you, do what you like and don't kill each other while I'm gone. I don't know, it's just a thought. Not all were busy preparing for this event. Some were taking care of the actual important stuff, like creating battle tactics, upgrading defenses, and whatever Eggman wanted done. Ma the Thylacine was working on robotics, because if you must know, Ma has a fascination with robotics. He actually pretty much is that kind of scientist guy. Okay, he's not really a full-on science guy, but if you must know, there's a reason why I made him the mechanic, kind of the mechanic guy, the weapons expert. As always, in the lab, while he was working, the metal door slid open. He didn't pay attention to the figure walking in to focus on his work. I mean, as he was too focused working on his work, Danny. Yeah, if you also couldn't tell, this is early Danny work. And don't pretty much bash on her for the writing, guys. And don't bash on me if I pretty much misread. Ma, do you have a second? A voice came from the left side. Ma turned over to look at the male Mobian. What do you need that requires my assistance? Mordred Hood. Yay, Mordred! Ma asked the Green Cobra of the Yurish region in slight annoyance. I, need your help with something. And that would be... Ma said as he turned his focus back to his earlier project. Because, he's gotta be busy. Well, the Egg Gala is this week. And I was wondering if you could help me ask. Mordred was caught off from his statement. I am not interested in these formalities. If you want to ask someone to the gala, do it on your own capabilities. Please, Ma, you probably have more experience with the ladies than I do. Mordred, he clearly has Nika. But yeah, there are some people out there who ship Ma with other people. You like what you like, guys. And also, yeah, Ma definitely has that charm. Poor Mordred, he doesn't have that snake charm, you could say. Just poor guy. Mordred started to plea. Ma put down his tools and turned towards Mordred once again. Okay, seriously, is Mordred gonna be like, I don't know, get on his knees and beg? He's like, please! Oh my god, it sounded like Black Yoshi for a sec. Mario, please! I'm sorry. Tell me how I did that impression, guys. I want to know. Anyways. We're down. Ma put his tools down and turned towards Mordred once again. That may be true, but I don't see why you can't just do this on your own. Mordred got down on his knees and folded his hands. Oh my god, I was joking! I did not expect that to be the thing. I did not know. Jeez. I was not expecting that. Jeez. Saying, please, Ma! I will do anything! Help me ask the girl of my dreams to the gala! Ma looked down at this pathetic sight. Oh my god. I'd suggest that's a 5-star rating of voice acting right there. Or at least that one performance. He sighed in defeat and said, what, you gave up so easily? Oh boy. Fine, I will help you. But I need to know the girl you're asking as payment. Oh boy. Mordred hesitated to speak as his angel that he hoped to take to the gala. It's, Danny. Ma raised an eyebrow after hearing the name of the girl. Why her? She dunked how many buckets of water on me because of what my girlfriend did, a so-called prank. Oh yeah, it was at this point that Ma and Nika were dating. And of course, if you want to know, there's this little shtick where there's a little bit of some conflict between Ma and Danny, where of course Danny's pulling pranks on the Thylacine and Ma. He's just downright annoyed and he's trying to get back at her. Let's just say he's not very happy about that. I'm not helping you. You're on your... Please help me! She is the one I want! She can't go to high school prom and I... Sorry guys. God, I lost my place there. And I want to make her feel special! Please, Ma! I don't have any confidence, and I don't want anyone else to go to. Have anyone else to go to. My bad, guys. Misreading. But still, poor Mordred. Oh. Mordred wrapped his arms around Ma's waist like a little child as he continued to beg for help. Fine, I will help you. Just this once with this girl. Ma, you don't know that. You're gonna probably help a bit more. Anything involving her will be denied in the future. Thank you! Thank you! As Beetle from Zelda would say. That was not the best impression I could do. Mordred said as he hugged Ma tighter in excitement. So, what should I do first? Mordred asked as he got back onto his feet with confidence in his voice. Yes! Mordred, you're getting your confidence, buddy. That's the reason why I allowed Ma and Mordred to be on my team. Well, Apocalypse team at least. I want her to feel appreciated and loved for her first proposal. Ma then got off his chair. Wait, he was in a chair this whole time? That's weird. And crossed his arms. Based on how you want it, I have the perfect idea for you. Bye. What would that be? You will ask her. Transition to the Egg Boss meeting room. In the Egg Boss meeting room. You didn't really have to make that repetitive slightly, Danny. Anyways, Mordred's eyes shrunk as he saw the other 12 egg bosses, because if you remember, Wendy is one of them now. Waiting for their boss to enter or talking with the other bosses. Oh, I can't do this. There's too many people. Oh, I feel so bad for Mordred. I know that feeling. About being in a big group and you're gonna talk to someone only for them to stare at you, and it's just, I just get the image right now. It's just really nerve-wracking. At least from my experience. Mordred whispered in fear as he looked around the room. Axel was talking with Cuckoo. Clove was speaking with Conquering Storm, Abyss, and Memphis. Wendy and Thunderbolt were fighting over who would get Eggman for the gala. You had misspelled Oddclut's name, Danny. Oddclut and Tundra were ready to kill each other, as usual. And Nika and Danny were in their chairs filing their nails. I guess Danny has claws? Well, then again, she is a fox. It makes sense. There she is. It is set up perfectly for you. Give her the rose and ask her out. Ma whispered and slowly pushed him towards the blue fox. Danny's a little darker compared to Nika. On the other side of the room, someone else had a similar intention. Axel got up from his chair and walked over to the girls' group on the other side of the room. Axel tapped his hope to be partnered to the gala. Huh? Clove turned around to find Axel standing right behind her. Axel tried to put a tough face on as he handed Clove a metal rose. Huh. Did he just craft it himself? Well, give props to the guy for actually being creative. Plus, you gotta admit, Axel, he's just a nice guy, honestly. Sure, he's pretty tough, but we all know that he's a good guy on the inside. I mean, seriously. Those guys who may look tough but are really a big sweetheart are like the best types. Next would be shy types, or cool and collected. Just saying. Also, they're pretty much just going as friends. That's what I got out of this. Clove, will you, accompany to the egg gala? Oh my god, they turned into Jeff Goldblum. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bad impression is bad. He asked, rubbing his neck and trying to hide his shyness. Aw, he's shy. I don't recall Axel being that, but that is cute. Clove was shocked at this announcement as all the egg bosses turned towards them. Clove nodded and said, "Of course, I'd like to go with you." Ah, Clove, you definitely deserve to go with someone who cares about you. Because seriously, Axel is like the big brother of the group. And of course, Clove can't go wrong with her. Anyways, Clove took the rose from his hand and hugged him as Axel hugged her back. The ladies, except Conquer and Storm, awed at the proposal as some of the men applauded and cheered for his accomplishment. Oh yeah, and fun fact, this is before I became part of the Egg Boss community. And me as an Egg Boss in general. Moss stared at Mordred, who obviously looked down for missing his opportunity to ask Danny to the gala. Aw, poor guy. Ma was ready to smack Mordred outside the head until Eggman walked into the meeting room. After the briefing, all the egg bosses left, some in groups talking about the latest gossip. Bye, you guys. Congratulations, Axel. See you, Mordred. Danny said as she left with Nika to their rooms. How could you miss your chance, Mordred? I was nervous, okay? I can't do things like that around people. Let alone a large group at that. I added that little thing because I feel as though he would say something like that. Ma sighed as he shook his head in utter embarrassment. Well, that was a waste. But don't worry. I have another plan. But you need to gather all your courage for this one. Mordred looked at him with fear in his eyes. What are you thinking? You need to, and that's where it cuts off. You gotta admit, that's a nice setup. And, of course, a first try. So, yeah. Let's go on to see what the next part has for us. Alright, guys, this is part 2. Let us see exactly what Ma's plan is. Ask her at the dining hall. Oh boy. And of course, it's at this point where Darian is actually a chef. Oh wait, I think it could be months later. I don't know. Because Darian's also part of the Egg Boss community. Just saying. Mordred looked at all the Egg Bosses and soldiers that were moving around or eating their lunch. Lunch break, okay. This will not end well, Mordred said, sweating and shaking in his boots. Here, use this punchline to ask her out. Don't mess it up this time. I can't do this, Mom. Why not? The whole room fell silent after Ma's outburst. Mordred looked scared to death at all the eyes staring at him. Oh my god! It's like Fluttershy! Oh my god! I didn't want it to be like that, but oh my god! Just poor Ma. I mean, he has to deal with this, and Mordred, he's just too scared. Oh, just the poor thing. Yeah, Ma, you had to put up with this. Until he has the courage enough to ask her out. Anyways, after a few seconds, they all turned back to their earlier activities. Please don't make me do this in front of this many, Mordred said, ready to bolt. Ma grabbed him by the shoulder and said, You asked to make her feel special, so this is what you get. Yeah, it's true. You did say that, Mordred. Seriously, Mordred, you did ask for it. Don't back out. This is the perfect opportunity. Let's go. Ma said as he walked Mordred over to where Danny was sitting. As they walked over, Mordred noticed another female sitting right next to her. It was Conquering Storm. Oh, Connie! It's at this point where, of course, Danny and Connie, they are best pals. I mean, seriously, they are best pals. And of course, if you guys would know the Eggman's Dozen, Mordred got teamed up with Connie, and let's just say that situation really didn't go so well when they were working together. You'll know what I mean when we read more into this. Oh no. Mordred stopped in fear once again, causing Ma to bump into him. What are you doing now? It's Storm. She's going to roast me alive if I ask Danny when she's around. Oh boy. Who cares? Ask her already. Yeah, I mean, Connie didn't do anything when Axel asked Clove out. I mean, to go with him. So, oh boy. It's not like Connie would care. Wait, I think she would. It's at this point where Connie would actually show a strong bond with Danny. I shouldn't read into that. Please don't either, guys. She is cruel and mean. She is still salty after the Witch Carter incident. Well, you did kind of cowardly run from the Witch Carters. Then again, you did punch, Volk Wolf in the face, and you pretty much use your hypnosis to pretty much help her. So, it's a 50-50 thing? Oh well. I don't care about your excuses. Go! That's pretty much the thing with Mordred. He would come up with excuses because he doesn't want to do these things because he's just too scared for results. Can't say I blame him. Ma pushed Mordred towards Danny and signaled him to ask her. The snake took one big gulp and slowly started to walk towards the table. Danny was brushing Conquering Storm's hair with her fingers. Okay, seriously, you could have used the brush. While Nymphis watched the two with some enjoyment. Just keeping an eye out for him. Conquering Storm didn't mind since Danny grew on her after their training session. It's a chance of respect for one another. Your hair's so soft. Why don't you... Danny was cut off by a voice. Danny? Mordred shyly called for her attention. Oh, hi, Mordred. Oh, hi, Danny. Oh, hi, Mark. I didn't think I would have to bring that back. What do you want, weakling? Conquer Storm asked in annoyance. Storm, be nice. Danny said as Mordred tried to muster all of his courage to say the words. I need to ask you something. What would that be? Danny asked curiously. Mordred was already choking on his own words and his breath as he turned to Ma for help. Ma mouthed the words, keep going, and gave him a thumbs up. That's literally what I think he's doing. I don't know. Well, whoa, is it hot in here? Mordred said, drenched in sweat, with a nervous smile. Why do I imagine that his color turned from green to red? Because I figured as though he'd do something like that. It's not hot in here. We're in an AC room. Actually, you don't look well. You don't look too well, my bad. Are you feeling okay? Let him get sick and die. I don't care. Storm said with arrogance in her voice. Connie, be nice. What? He's a coward, afraid of his own shadow. I was joking about him being Fluttershy. Thanks, Connie. Memphis! Danny whined in hopes she would help in her defense. Conquer and Storm, behave. Yeah, this is the first time I'm actually trying to do Nymphis' voice. Just a moment, guys. Okay. I'm gonna try that again. Conquer and Storm, behave. Nymphis said with a stern, motherly voice. Thank you. So, what were you saying, Mordred? The words of Conquering Storm pierced him, making him coil up so much he forgot how to breathe. I, uh, As he tried to speak, he felt his legs buckle and the room goes dark. He fell on his back, unresponsive. Mordred! Is he okay? Danny shot up out of her seat and hang on a sec. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. But anyways, let us continue. Danny shot up out of her seat and to assist the poor snake lying on the floor. Of course. Oh, of course he is. Ma intervened, pulling up the now unconscious Mordred with a nervous smile, especially since the punchline paper was right near her foot. Oh boy. That is very awkward. That is definitely an awkward situation. He's just tired after working out, that's all. I was doing a physical fitness test on him. What, is he basically doing the fitness test? What, is he gonna talk like, what, did he actually talk like a fitness guy who pretty much just like, the circumstances are, I can't do that impression, I'm sorry guys. But you get what I'm trying to say. Guess he didn't get enough fluids in his system. I'll take care of it. Ma says he stepped on the paper and started to drag the body away. Good for him. Wait. Good for him. Let him die. Connie. Danny whined at her response once again as she sat back down in her seat. Just before the three could start up a conversation, another interruption comes in. Milady. Oh, I know who it is! Oh boy. The three turned towards the voice. It was Battlelord Cuckoo. He grabbed Nymphis' hand and went down on one knee. Oh, paid all romantic right there. Well, then again, this is just an asking for to go to the gala. So I guess Cuckoo wanted to make a good impression. Huh. Guess he pretty much does have his sense of charm on him. Plus, he was after a certain ladybird. And that ladybird is Nymphis. Nymphis gasped as he gave her a rose bouquet. Oh! Yeah, Cuckoo would be considered a gentleman around, well, he actually does have a sense of respect for, well, the ladies. And, in fact, he actually respected Bunny at some point. So, yeah. I guess when he's around Nymphis, he's not as crazy. Just saying. Nymphis, will you do me the honors of being my partner to the egg gala? At the egg gala, my bad. He also showed her a beautiful necklace with a golden owl charm spread in its wings. Nymphis blushed as she whispered, "Yes." Okay, hang on a moment. Okay, guys, we're pretty much back. Let's continue. Cuckoo smiled as Nymphis threw her arms around him in pure joy. Danny started crying tears of happiness for her then, well, foster mother, like she was at a wedding, while Connie was baffled with her eyes and mouth wide open. And you can hear the dogs in the background. Cuckoo placed the necklace around her neck as the people around them cheered for the happy couple. 2 turtle doves! It's true, and it's a canon thing! Yes! Ma, on the other hand, dropped Mordred as he started pulling down his lower eyelids in frustration. It was right there! Ma said in his mind as he picked Mordred up again and took him to his lab to think of another plan. Hopefully he doesn't mess it up. Again! Well, that's part 2, and I have to admit that was definitely pretty good. And plus, Connie, pretty much it's nice to see that she was there. And also Nymphis, she is definitely going with someone who would respect her. That is definitely sweet. But poor Mordred, he just can't do it. Just poor guy. Honestly, just poor guy. Oh, someone hug this poor snake. But anyways, let us continue on with part 3. Alright guys, part 3. Let's just see how exactly this is gonna go. I mean, come on, 3rd time's the charm, right? Ma has been trying for the past 7 hours to revive Mordred after another failure in asking his sweetheart to the gala. Ma finally was at the end of his ropes. He filled up a bucket of water and dunked it directly on Mordred's face. Okay, seriously, Ma? You went through several hours trying to get him to wake up. Why didn't you use the bucket earlier? It would have saved you a lot of time. Mordred woke up in a panic, coughing up the water that was in his mouth. That entered his mouth. Oh, didn't mean for that. What was that for? Mordred screamed as he spit out the rest of the water from his mouth. You were out cold for an extremely long time. I thought you had a heart attack. Oh, that makes sense. And entered into a coma. Well, cyberlocks are kind of like that. Ugh, that's dark when you think about it. Moth threw Mordred a towel and wiped his face down as he walked to his desk. I am seriously losing a lot of options for your proposal, Mordred. Unless you want Danny as your partner, you need to swallow your fears and tell her what you want. In other words, be a man! Ugh. Easier said than done. If you were in my shoes, I have no courageous bone in my body. Besides, this plan was... Wait, what time is it? Is approximately 7:43 p.m. What? Mordred jumped out of his seat, or chair, whatever, and ran up to the clock to see the time for himself. Ma was sadly correct, in Mordred's point of view at least. Did I screw up big time? Do you want me to tell you the truth, or do you want me to sugarcoat it? Mordred moaned no as he hung his head down in embarrassment. I truly don't know what to do with you, Mordred. You are officially hopeless. This wasn't my fault. It was yours too. Wait, this wasn't all my fault. It was yours too. Mordred turned around and screamed at Ma. The Thylacine was taken back by the statement. Me? How was any of this my fault? Oh, Mordred, he is gonna scream. I told you I can't ask her out in front of anyone. You chose the time on purpose to make me look like a fool. Ma, at this point, was pissed. He was mad at this statement and said, all right, since you clearly know what you are doing, I won't be assisting you in this any further. Oh, this is bad. Poor Mordred. I feel so bad for him. Oh, this poor guy. Ma crossed his arms and turned his back on the angry snake and went back to his work. After a small pause, Mordred sighed and spoke up. I'm sorry, Ma. It's just, I never did anything like this before. And I never felt this way about another individual. I want to make her feel like she wanted. Like she is wanted. I know what it's like to be alone. And a woman of such elegance and sincerity doesn't deserve that feeling. Can you help me? Oh. What Mordred is saying is true. Because, come on, my friend Danny, she would say, kind of like me in a way. Kind of didn't have a lot of friends. Or rarely had any friends. When it came to, well, school and all. So can't say I blame her. But hey, we're good pals. You hear that, Danny? Your best gal right here. Ma turned around and took in the words he said. That's it. Tell her how you feel, and then ask her to the gala. Mordred looked at him in slight annoyance, said, since they just tried it twice. What just happened the last 2 times? I can't, especially around people. No, you don't need to do it around a crowd. If you can write a longer poem or compliment, you can surely win her over in a heartbeat. Well, Mordred is pretty much into Shakespeare. It would make sense for him to actually be a poet. One as the ocean, as the Hawaiian oceans, with pure white cloud hair, soft and dark as the soothing soil. That was a bad impression. I'm not sure what to do with that. Easier said than done. I still need the confidence to say the words, and I frankly have none left after the last attempt. Ma walked over to the discouraged Mordred and gave him a pat on the back. Oh my! He's a good guy. When he's not pretty much being, well, kinda odd in a way. Don't worry. I will show you an example on how it can be done. And when will that happen? Transition to another lab. Right now. Right now. Ma led Mordred to another lab where another blue fox was located. She was working on top of one of the computer projection screens. Nika. No, wait, that's Mordred. Nika is going to be your example. Mordred asked with some shock in his voice. Well, she is the other fox. It would make sense. Of course. I planned this move the moment the announcement was made. Moss said as he dusted off his vest and pulled out a rose. How do you have this much confidence? Ma is showing Mordred how he can do this. Oh, Ma, you are awesome. You are awesome. The key is saying it like you know she will already say yes. Watch the master do his work. Ma walked over to the red-marked fox with pure swagger. He's got the swagger McJagger. And sided towards Nika's side. Mordred watched, making mental notes on this moment. Greetings, my precious gem. Oddly enough, Nika does have gems on her. Moss said with elegance of tone as Nika turned to face him. My dear Nika, your eyes glimmer like fireworks, and your beauty has no bounds. Every day I see you in another day. Wait, every day, my bad. Every day I see you is another day I see your rosebud bloom. Oh, that is just, wow. Jeez. He's definitely got a way with words. Nika blushed as Ma placed a hand on her cheek, revealing the rose in his hand. Will you do me the honor and be my perfect date for the egg gala? Nika had a smile on her face that slowly grew bigger and bigger. Yes, because Nika loves that thylacine. Oh, that is just too cute. She threw her arms around Ma and said in pure excitement, Yes, I will, Ma. I will. You're so sweet. Oh. Nika hugged her new partner in a tight embrace as Ma hugged her back. Mordred, at the far end of the room, had his mouth hang open in disbelief. How does he do that? Mordred screamed in his head as he watched the fox snuggle up towards Ma and wagging her tail. Because she's a fox and foxes tend to have that transition. Did that help you? Ma asked as the two egg bosses walked down the hall. You showed off how perfect you are at everything. I still wouldn't make a fool out of myself if I tried. Mordred said as the two turned the corner. Ma then noticed Danny standing in the hallway. Ma shoved Mordred back and covered his mouth to make sure the fox couldn't hear. What was that for? Mordred whispered since he got the message. Danny's right there. She's alone. Ask her now. Really? Really? Mordred peeked around the corner to see that she was there. How am I supposed to ask her? I don't know what to say. Just don't think about. Let yourself relax and the words will come out easily. Well, he does raise a point. Mordred took a deep breath and slowly started to turn around the corner. As he walked towards Danny, footsteps of another other than his could be heard. Mordred ran back to find Claude standing right in front of her. Oh, this is awkward. This is bad. It's a misunderstanding, guys. Trust me. What are you doing now? He asked the panicked snake. Mordred pointed to the corner. Ma peeked to see the orca as well, but he had something in his hand. Ma watched as he saw Aqua pull out a bouquet of flowers, and Ma was shocked as he turned towards Mordred's direction. You don't want to look. Yes, thank you, Ma. Ma tried to say without giving anything away. What happened? Do you really want to look? Mordred pushed Ma out of the way to see the scene. Oh, poor Mordred! Oh, poor guy. He doesn't know. Dan was smiling not as Aqua held the flowers in his hand. Mordred felt his heart break, as seen in the moment. I'm going to go and not cry in my room. There's no shame, Hood. Just go. Mordred went to his room as Ma took one last look at the two walking away. Well, this is a sad ending. Oh my God, Ma! Did you have to pretty much give us that false sense of seriously? Ma walked off, not trying to overhear the conversation. Danny said to Aqua in excitement, "They're so beautiful. Abyss will love them." Yeah, it turns out Abyss is going with Aqua. Seriously. From what I could tell, they didn't have any chance to talk to each other. They didn't have a conversation with each other. I don't see how Aqua could actually ask out Abyss. I guess he's just trying to pretty much prove to Tundra that he's capable into being a better man than Tundra could ever have been. That's just how I thought of. Also, we didn't know what Aqua would look like in a suit, because Danny didn't really do a picture for them. We did get to see one with Abyss, though. Danny, if you're basically watching this, mind pretty much making a suit for Aqua so we can see what he will look like in it? So then thank you. But still. Also, Danny put this note. Someone give Hood a hug, please. I will. Hashtag hug poor snake. Or hashtag hug poor egg boss Hood. I don't know. Just give the poor guy a hug. Anyways, it's not over yet, guys. We still got a few more. Alright, this is part 4. Let's just see how this is gonna go. Ma was currently in the break room, getting something to drink. Poor Hood. I haven't seen him all day. I wouldn't blame him, though. He had his woman stolen from him. And if he tries to fight... Oh, that is bad. Trying to fight Aqua is a death sentence right there. Because that orca would definitely rip you in half. That, or of course, he could use his sonar and make you do it yourself. Seriously, he can do that. Ma shuddered at the mental image painted in his head. Once he grabbed the soda, he noticed Danny, Abyss, Wendy, and Thunderbolt eating at the tables. Ma sighed as he was about to turn away until something caught his eye. There was a fortune cookie near Abyss that Danny swiped. Ma watched in curiosity as Danny replaced it with a different cookie. Ma was behind the wall and pondered. What is she doing? Ma heard the door of the break room open. It was Aqua. Oh boy, here he comes. Holding the same bouquet that he gave to Danny yesterday, Danny saw the orca walk in and smirked. We should open our cookies now. Wait, I don't get it. She said as the others granted the nearest cookie towards them. Abyss took the one that Danny swapped for an odd reason. It's time for you to explore new interests. What's that supposed to mean? thunderbolt yelled, crumbling the fortune, throwing it away. And Wendy, you have a magnet personality. Hope that attracts Eggman to be my date. Wendy said to the enraged chinchilla. Danny opened hers. Talent and creativity is yours to keep. That's nice to know. Abyss went to open hers to find a weird fortune. Your future egg boss will be standing right behind you. That's weird. Honestly, I can't do Abyss's voice. I'm sorry. Moss saw Aqua walk up behind Abyss with a poster and the flowers. The guy is just trying to make an impression. Seriously. Wendy and Thunderbolt gasped as Danny smirked. Abyss turned around to find Eorca standing behind her with the sign saying prom? Huh. Knowing Abyss, I figured though she wouldn't care, but oh, who am I kidding? I don't know. There was actually one picture I did see. It was actually a fan drawing of her and Awklot. It was actually kind of cute, I have to admit. Abyss screamed in excitement and hugged Awklot, saying, "Yes, of course I will!" Ma's jaw hanged open at the stunning sight. This doesn't make any sense. Not logical. I agree! Seriously. Ma thought as Danny gave Awklot a pat on the back. Abyss noticed this and asked, "Were you a part of this?" It might help the execution. Danny said with a smile on her face. Ma ran out of the room quietly to get Mordred. He wasn't asking her out. He was asking for her help. I need to get to Mordred and tell him the news. Transition. Ma finally had reached to Mordred's room after running down a few corridors. When he entered, he finds the room pitch black. Why is it so dark in here? Leave me be. The Thylacine heard the voice of an automatically knew who. Hood? Ma walked over to the area where he heard the snake's voice. As he passed by the bed, he noticed a lump underneath the covers. What are you doing? Letting the darkness consume me and my soul. Well, get out of the covers and freshen up. I have good news. Mordred moved over and yelled, "Everything is pointless!" Oh, so Danny is still being available for the gala is pointless? Mordred sat up with the covers still over his face. Really? Why do I imagine that he's just covered up slightly and he's just like this? I don't know why, but that just sounds so cute. I mean, then again, it is Mordred. He's bound to pull off something like that. Anyways, it turns out Danny was helping Awklot ask someone else to the gala. She is completely single. Ah, Ma, you are great. Mordred jumped out of the bed and threw the covers off himself and said, "Second thought? Life is worth living again." Okay, good. Anyway, you need to ask that fox out before someone actually takes her right from under your nose. But how? I can't do anything right. I can't do anything right. Mordred said in despair. First step, clean yourself off because I can smell your morning breath from here. What, did Morton eat a rat or something? Because, you know, he is a snake, and I bet he would actually have those as like a snack. Plus, he would actually eat a lot more because he is a snake. Or something like that. Ma said, waving his hand in front of his muzzle to get rid of the scent. 1 shower later. After an hour of trying to find the blue fox, they finally found her near her room. She seemed quite tired, yet happy. Probably another successful failed mission. Field mission! Ah. Mordred looked at her with slight disappointment. How can I ask her when I am so scared? Hood thought as he turned towards Ma. Maybe we should stop trying. No wait, that's Mordred. Again! Ugh, I keep mixing it up. Maybe we should stop trying. I can't do it. We're giving up now. She's right there, and no one's around. I failed 3 times, Ma. Might as well let someone better take her to the Gala. Mordred hung his head down and started walking away. Sorry for wasting your time. Ma looked at the snake with guilt. He had to think of something quick before this falls apart. So think, Ma, think. After a few seconds, an idea struck him. Oh, I get it. You're more than a coward. You're a quitter. You just give up when things get tough and never try. Hey, that's not true. Oh. Mordred turned around with a mad look on his face. No, really, you are. You tried all of what, 3 times? Only in one of them you were able to at least talk to her, while the others, you just gave up. That is nothing but a coward to me. Ma said with an arrogant smile on his face. That is not true! Mordred yelled in anger as he stomped back over to the Thylacine. Oh, Mordred, you're going to... Let's get your confidence boost. Who's the Cobra? Who's the Cobra? I'm the Cobra. Louder. I'm the Cobra. I'm the Cobra. Louder. I'm a Cobra! I'm sorry. I couldn't help but make that reference. If you want to know, that's a reference to I'm the Bun. It's a FNAF comic dub. It's a little funny. Give it a read if you're actually curious. You know what? I want to see someone take Danny right in front of you. Why would she say yes to you? Mordred growled throughout that statement and yelled with probably the most confidence he's ever had in his life. I'll show you, quitter! I will ask Danny and she will say yes! Mordred then went over to Danny's room and knocked on the door. Danny opened the door a minute later. Oh, hi Mordred. What brings you to my domain? It's funny saying. Thanks for the note, Danny. Didn't really have to put that up. Danny, ever since you entered the ranks of the egg bosses, I have seen so much potential in you. After a while, I have seen your beauty and grace, and I have been wanting to get a bit closer to you as a friend. So, what I'm asking you is, will you accompany me to the egg gala? Danny looked at Hood in shock and confusion. Could you say that again, except a bit slower this time? Danny, you are an amazing egg boss and a friend to many others. You have been You've been helping me in my region for a long time. I'm truly amazed at your skills and elegance, and all I want to do is treat someone like you the right way. I know this isn't the fanciest way to ask, but Danny, will you be my partner to the gala? Danny stared in awe at the snake with the shimmer in her eyes. Mordred, I am so honored. I'm so honored. Of course I'll go with you. Really? Even though I didn't have a big proposal and after the lunch incident yesterday? Of course. I don't need a huge proposal for someone to ask me out. This is one of the most sweetest things anyone has ever said and done for me. Oh, it's gonna get cuter. Danny threw her arms around Mordred in a tight embrace. Thank you, Mordred Hood. I would love to go to the gala with you. Mordred hugged the happy fox back. Oh, that is so cute. I'm sorry, that's just so cute. It's just so sweet and touching. It's just so cute. Danny released and went back into her room with a big smile on her face as she worded bye. As the door closed, Mordred was frozen in his own happiness. She said yes. Great. I knew you had it in you. Mordred turned around seeing Moss standing next to him with a smirk on his face. Did you get you so angered I encouraged you to ask Danny in your own fit of confidence? Yes. Yes, I did. Oh, Ma! You are so clever! This guy! Seriously! How could you not like him? He is awesome! And plus he helped Mordred, and it worked out well in the end. The two walked away from the door. I'm proud of you, Mordred. You conquered your fear and asked your partner to the gala. I know. I'm so glad she said yes, but I might need some help at the gala. Is it okay if we, set up a double date? Say no more. I'm sure Nika won't mind since the two of them are friends. I think. It's a weird yet friendly relationship that I tend to watch every now and again, since it's fun to see what they do next. Oh, thank God! Oh, thank God! Thank you! I hope things go well. I hope so too. Just make sure you know the color of her dress. Then you should be fine. The two walked off to their rooms to get ready for curfew. All Mordred could think about is the day he will be walking down the red carpet with her. He especially couldn't stop thinking about Danny. I'm glad she is happy. Was the last thoughts as he started to drift off into his slumber. Well, that was the proposal, but we're not done yet, guys. There's still more to come. So, let's get to it. Alright, guys. This is pretty much the last of the a Gala story, and, well, this title is just simply entitled Just as Friends. Oh, boy. So, which one is better? This one or this one? Danny the Fox asked Mordred as she raised up the two choices. They have been at the dress shop for only 15 minutes and she already found her choices of dress styles. This matches the style I want, but this one's color matches your suit better. I can't decide. Oh, pretty much those troubles. You're trying to pick out a nice outfit for your date and you can't really decide. It's just really confusing as to what would work, and you actually have a friend who's there to help you. Just oh boy. Mordred looked at the confused fox with a sense of dread. Danny noticed and put the dresses back on the rack. Walking back over to the green snake, she sat next to him and asked, Hood, are you alright? Mordred snapped out of his daze and looked towards the concerned fox. Oh, me? Yeah. Of course I'm fine. Why would you ask that? He asked a bit shakily. Danny thought for a while until she realized a possible reason why. Are you nervous about the gala? No. It's fine. It's really nothing. Your nervousness is showing, Hood. Mordred looked at the fox, knowing she knew something was up. I just want to make sure this night is perfect for you. Hundreds of people around the world will be watching this. Oh, wow. And of course, Knights is definitely going to be really mad at the fact that he didn't get to help Danny. Oh, boy. And I want you to appear as the jewel of the ball. If I couldn't do it for a minute, how am I supposed to do it for a whole night? Danny looked at him in shock. She didn't know how he felt that he felt that way. She watched as Hood buried his head in his hands. Do you want to go as friends? Hood looked at her in confusion. As friends? Yeah. I found it that when you go as friends, things aren't as awkward as it is for a real date. Besides, I think I'm a bit too young to start a relationship. So, if it's okay with you, can we go as friends? Mordred looked at the fox with amazement. A smile slowly grew on his face as his worries melted away. Friends. I like that. That sounds amazing. Danny giggled and gave Mordred a quick hug. So, which one should I go with? I mean, this dress looks nice, but then there's this one. But I don't want to copy Nika's dress. But this one... Mordred watched the fox scramble through the rack to find her ideal dress. I'm glad to see her this happy. This is probably the happiest I've seen her in a while. I might not be her boyfriend, but at least she is wearing that beautiful smile on her face. Mordred smiled as he watched her try on the various dresses. Maybe I will make her mine one day. That you will, Mordred. That you will in the future time. Anyways, guys, this is not pretty much it, for there is one more, and you might be surprised. Let's get to it. Alright, guys. This one is actually mine, and let's just say I pretty much was part of this project too, slightly. Even though clearly I didn't say much, I was just there as a cameo. You can pretty much tell that I got involved because, well, Danny had asked me. And of course, I couldn't let that opportunity go away, so yeah. And this is my story that I did. This is my perspective. And this was in November. This is before and after prom. So look forward to this, guys. Ashley was not ready for prom due to it being a rather small one, and that she didn't like the music choices that wouldn't make her dance. Each year, she would just wait in the corner, and the only reason for her going was for the food. It's true. Whenever I basically have a prom, I would mainly just do it for the food. But then she got a call from a friend of hers, Ashley. Danny? Wonder what she could want. She answers. Hey, Danny, what's up? Oh, nothing much, just getting dressed for my school prom. It's not gonna be a big one, I can tell you that. Due to it being not a big school. Anyway, why'd you call me? Oh, so you aren't going to your actual school prom, but rather in a gala. Oh, you're going with Mordred Hood? Double date with your friend Nika and her date Ma? Wait, hold on a sec. You're asking me if I would like to come along? There better be good music, because the music that's gonna be played at my school is all junk, except for, like, the rare ones they put in. Alright? I'm in. Who's my date gonna be? Well, I think I know who will be my partner for that. Just don't tell Knights, because I know how jealous he can get. You know, due to the Valentine's incident he pulled before. So, what time should I be there? You'll send me a dress and want me to be there around 4. Sure, I can make it there. Okay, see you there. Bye, Danny. After she hangs up, she goes to meet up with someone in the sanctuary of the homunculi. Because, you know, I like doing crossovers. A lone red and black jester sat while reading and drinking some wine, when all of a sudden he noticed the dragon walk in. Because, you know, that's basically what I am in this series. Riella. Well, good afternoon, Ashley girl. You all set for your prom? No, I'm not going to that so-called party. You're not. Why? You aren't? Why not? Riella, let me ask you this. Do you really want to go to some small school with obnoxious students who are unstable, careless, and strict teachers who won't let you eat the food after the dance? And the most generic and annoying songs people choose the 7th time each party they plan, while we just sit in the corner till it's over? ... Well, no, not really. Then what did you come to talk to me about? What did you come to talk to me about? Sorry. Even my own reading, I sometimes have trouble reading it. Turns out I got a call from my pal Danny. Danny? You mean the new egg boss Fox girl, correct? Yeah, she called and asked if I would like to come to the egg gala. And she said I can take someone with me. And well, I bet it'll be fun this time. The Red Marin thought about it, and seeing how unhappy the dragon would usually be during school dances. But this was a friend who offered her to join one that may be different. He shrugs and sits up. Of course, I would be honored to go. Good, but you may want to change into something more fitting. Can you come up with something? Riella ponders at this. You want me to be a Mobian for this one, so that I wouldn't feel out of place. Alright. I think I got an idea on how to make it work. He changes to that of a tiger, much to Ashley's shock. A tiger? Well, it'll symbolize what we are going as. Plus, don't I look good in this form? Well, I did kind of see you as one. And then, of course, this is Lust. My, don't you look handsome? Ashley. Oh, hey, Lust. Rihanna's gonna be my date for the prom. Well, have fun, you two. And this is basically the Brotherhood Homunculi also coming in, and this is their version of Envy, which I dubbed Envious! Just go with it, guys, please. Hey, Ashley! This came for you. Wait, hey, Ashley! This came for you. Thought it might be something you need. Ah, thanks, Envious, but wait a sec. You're not mad about me not asking you or Envy to take? Nah, besides, we can watch it from the TV. We'll keep in touch at all times. As long as you don't try anything, it's fine. Hang on a sec. Alright guys, I'm back. Lust. Come, Ashley. You need to get ready. Ashley went with Les to get ready. Also, if you guys want to know, the homunculi in this series, they're not pretty much, well, at least with the brother homunculi, they are not as well, like, say, some are one dimension or something. They're pretty much capable of showing more human side. And of course, the homunculi of 03, they actually found a better purpose in life. Also, Dante's not there, so there's that. After 20 minutes later, she comes out with a black dress with red marks and spiked choker, with a pair of clip-ons on one ear. The two were impressed. Well, how do I look? I helped her with her hair so that it doesn't get in her face. And get in her face too much. Envious had a thumbs up and a grin while Riala had his arms crossed with a calm smirk. You look great. I bet you'll knock him dead with your looks. Both of you. Well, Riala, you ready to go? Of course. Allow me to get us there the easy way. He creates a portal to travel through. Riala? Don't worry, just hold on to me, and you won't feel nauseous. He offered his hand, to which he grabs hold, and they leave. Once there, Ashley felt dizzy, but the tiger kept a good hold on her till it passes. Well, we're here. Whoa, seems pretty crowded. I'll say. Seems like many see this as a big event. I guess the doctor decided to let this be a thing. How oddly nice of him. And then Danny shows up. Hey, Ashley, you made it! The two noticed and looked over to see the fox and cobra. Hey, Danny! Oh, hi, Danny. Oh my God, it's back. Ugh. I'm so glad you can make it. Well, I needed somewhere else to do this stupid prom. Plus, I don't wish to draw attention due to, my stage fright and that. I don't want to look like a fool. Oh boy. Don't worry. I know what you mean. I'm kind of nervous about this too. Don't be like that, Hood. We're here with friends. Say, Ashley, didn't you say you were bringing someone? She did. And he's right here. Hang on a sec. Sorry about the dogs. Anyways, Danny was shocked by this. Riala? Ashley, you're going with him? Yes, is that an issue? No, it's just, I wasn't expecting you bringing him. Wait, so are you going as friends? Boy, this is awkward. Riala, care to explain? Certainly. For you see, Danny, Ashley girl here and I have been together for a while. I'm surprised she didn't tell you sooner. Mordred. You're dating? Well, you must treat her right if you're coming to a place such as this. Of course. After all, she is someone special. And that's all you need to know. Nika. Well, look who's here. Seems... I know that sounded like TV, but I'm sorry. Seems like you weren't kidding about bringing a friend along who has a date. Hi? Ashley? That's Nika. She's an egg boss like me, and that's her date, Ma. And you must be this Ashley person Danny was talking about. She never mentioned about you being a dragon before, so this is a surprise. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, pleasure's all mine. Boy, this is embarrassing. And who might this be good? And who might you be, good sir? My name is Rihanna. I am a friend of Danny here. She's friends with a certain purple jester I know. Oh. Oh, we better get in there. They're starting. And this is pretty much when the prom video comes up. Sort of. Ashley, the dates are up. You better get over there. Wait, what? It's okay, Ashley. Just stay near me. And you better wear these to make you feel less nervous. He gives her special glasses, which she was pleased. Thanks, Riella. You're one step ahead. What are those? They're designed to make it seem like no one's looking at her. She gets stage fright easily. How thoughtful. Nika. Wow, aren't you a gentleman? I try to stay classy about it. And when they walk down the red rug, and it starts, everyone was having a good old time. Even Ashley, for the first time, expresses dancing to the music she would rather listen to. Even Rihanna had his moves to show off. Once the prom ends, it was time to head back home. Yeah, because the fact that it was the prom, I might as well just you know what? Nothing really fully happens fully in it, so might as well. Danny. Bye, Ashley. Have a great rest of your night. You too. If you must know, that's a quote that Danny did say in the video. The Red Marin returns to his normal form and returned them to the sanctuary. Envy. We all saw what was going on. Seems you both were having quite the fun time there. Oh, you have no idea. I was surprised myself. Sloth. It's good that you had fun. Wrath. Aw, man! I wanted to go! I could have taken Envy there! Well, I'm gonna go take this off now and go back to what I was mainly doing. And what I mainly do, allow me to help with that. After getting her old clothes back on and Riella placed it in the wash, as we went back to her computer, while Riella relaxes on the bed. Sure was a good night, wasn't it? Yeah, no kidding. And suddenly Riella gets a call. Who are we calling at this hour? He looks and sighs. It's nights. I get he's pretty mad on the fact that he couldn't go with Danny. Put it on speaker. I'll need to explain too. No, it's alright. I've got this. He answers. Hello, Knights. Hello, Knights. Knights. Rihanna, you jerk! How's it that you got to go and not me? And already the brat attitude begins. Okay, first off, calm down. And second, I went because Ashley Girl asked me to go with her. And let me tell you, I think you would have made things awkward if you went with Danny. Plus, Mordred Hood would be crushed if you took her from him. What I'm trying to say is that I think you would have been better off just staying out of others' love lives. Oh, no, you didn't just say that. How could you just stay calm and talk to me? Telling me on what I should and shouldn't do? You're not my father, Riella. But I am your brother. And I'm only telling you that it's because Danny admitted that she would rather go with a friend than with someone who made things awkward. I really couldn't help but snicker at that. Oh, whatever, Riella. You're not fun anyway. Actually, Knights, if you paid attention to the red tiger, it was I was with I was with that was him, and we were having a blast. Knight's jaw dropped at that. Clearly it was something he didn't expect at all, nor noticed. Oh my god, Ashley! How did I not notice that sooner? Seeing you dancing with him, having fun, that's something I never hear about. Well, you just don't know what I like or try. And tonight was fun for me. So deal with it. The knight hangs up and the two laugh at that. Man, Riella, that was savage. I know. I didn't think I could pull something like that off. And you did. And I'm glad you had fun too. And I'm glad you took me along to the gala. I could spend time for my favorite. I could spend time with my favorite dragon girl. Ah, you're welcome. Come here, you. They hug and kiss. Clearly, this was a great night for both. And that is pretty much the end, guys. Pretty much what I like to say. This was actually a project I wanted to do for a while, but I just couldn't really get around to doing it because, well, it didn't really, I didn't really feel like it. But now I pretty much do. I pretty much did, and I have to admit this was actually a lot of fun. I hope you all enjoyed this, and sorry if this actually took a lot longer than I had hoped for. But, hey, what matters is that I managed to do it. I hope you all enjoyed this, and feel free to pretty much give Danny a like and subscribe, and of course, tell her that Ashley sent you. For the rest, I wish you all a good day. Bye, everyone.